Hi everybody, welcome to Stupid for Dexter!
Hooray! Hooray!
Yes!
We're back. And welcome to our kill room.
Actually, we kind of took over the Stupid for Movies set and made it our kill room!
Yeah!
This is actually Dexter's Season 6 pre-show. So we're going to talk about the end of Season 5, talk about what we think is coming up for Season 6. But it is Season 2 of Stupid for Dexter, and I am Kat Steele. And over here is the lovely Miss Mandy Schneider.
Hello. Welcome back, folks. Yay.
That's right. Oh, and producer Mike over here and our wonderful cast, our crew.
With no Henley.
I didn't do the Henley because it's not official. Like,
okay.
Episode 1, I'm going to wear the Henley, and then I'll wear that throughout.
Okay. So this is very, like, laid-back, pre-season show. I'm excited to talk about predictions, but of course we have to wrap up really, really quickly Season 5.
That's right. So I know we've got so much Season 6 goodies to talk about. I tried to make my little wrap-up for Season 5 very brief. So, in the end, now, earmuffs if you have not done the Season 5 thing. If you haven't, that's okay. Season 4 was. But all right, Season 5, Jordan Chase, dead. RoboCop, dead. Quinn, no bueno. And Lumen, GTFO.
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 She got the fuck out.
Somebody's on the boards. Somebody's
saying.
hitting up the internets with the memes.
How dare you?
Lumen GTFO.
She kind of did. She's like, you're crazy. I gotta leave now.
Yeah, I need to go back to my first normal boy. No, I don't even know. I don't know. Who cares? That was so long ago.
Oh.
We gotta move on.
That's right. And the time has come. And according to showrunner Scott Buck, Season 6 is all about...
New showrunner Scott Buck.
New showrunner.
He was not the showrunner 1 through 4. He was
not.
Season 5. He's now Season 6 showrunner Scott Buck.
He was an executive producer, still is, and now he's a showrunner, correct?
Facebook friend. I'm just saying he's Facebook friend.
Oh.
You know him.
We're trying to, I'm begging him to come on.
Yeah.
And if he
I
can't,
hope
I've got
so.
other ways of getting Scott Buck on.
Dextery ways?
Scott, get on the show. Okay. But we are going to have really quick that mentioned. We will have a lot of people who are going to be on, and we'll discuss this. Spoiler alert, you got to know this one. Colin Hanks is in Dexter Season 6, and we'll get to that a little bit later. And he will come on the show. He was on Stupid for Movies, and he promised he will come on the show after the last episode airs, so get ready for that when the season ends. Colin Hanks will be on the show.
Wow, is that a promise?
That's a promise.
Ooh.
Unless if he doesn't keep his promise, then we all just bombard him on Twitter.
Yeah.
That's
Wow, that was
right.
nice. Stereo.
I like that. We are a unified force.
Are we showing a video for Season 5 or no?
Oh, yeah, really quick. Yeah, if you guys did miss Season 5, and please go to our stupidfordexter.com, which will be up. I don't think it's up right now, but by the time hopefully this runs, you'll get it.
They're showing the... I saw our old episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they're up. We'll be up at stupidfordexter.com or youtube.com/streaminggarage. But we're going to streamline it this year all on stupidfordexter.com. You'll be able to comment and talk to us and socially interact. Go check out and we'll show it right now again, our Season 5 in 5. We broke this down. I spent time, and I'm a horrible editor, and broke down Season 5 in 5 minutes. So when Jim on the TriCaster wants to run that, let's run it.
Yeah.
It was me.
I imagined her naked plenty of times, but never like this.
I'm sorry for your loss. How does he do that? Sorry for your loss.
But your dead wife can suck my dick.
The only lead we have now is this Kyle Butler.
Hello there, bandit.
Santa Muerte, the cult.
Stop it! Yeah, just stop it!
Take it! But if you want something, take it!
Esther and Cody are leaving.
You got yourself a little sugar mama.
And then there was Sonia. Sonia? Sonia?
I left a note on the fridge.
He then said you gave the best blowjobs in Miami.
I think I may have a lead on Kyle Butler.
It's okay. I'm not gonna hurt you.
Lumen. Stupid fucking name.
Hey, stupid bitch.
Is this Kyle Butler?
Every one of these barrels has a body in it.
I was locked up. If you really want to help me get past this, help me find those guys and kill them.
The Dragon Lady represents the dualities of my inner warrior.
Are you listening? He's wearing an ankle bracelet. It couldn't have been him. She got the wrong guy.
Hey, let him go! This is a sting!
That bitch put handcuffs on me. They think I'm gonna cop a plea. They're both cracking walnuts up their
Get
ass.
some extra cash for those lawyers.
The fuck kind of name is Dexter?
Welcome to Miami.
I shot one of them.
That last fucking bitch is alive.
Darling, tell me. Autoerotic mummification.
Tick, tick, tick. That's the sound of your life running out.
And her? And her?
Jordan Chase is a very smart guy.
No, I don't want the police to take care of it. I want to take care of it.
Harrison clearly loves the St. Bridget.
If you're backing off this thing because you're porking that guy's sister.
The power of risk. The power of desire. You get a boyfriend who loves you.
If only I'd seen that, maybe I wouldn't have led you down this path.
You think you just pay me off like I'm the corner whore?
Tick, tick, tick. Take care, Lumen.
Yeah, Emily Birch.
Because this DNA test will clear you and leave you all to me and to her. Your time is up.
What do you think?
Well, Sonia wants to know if you want a magician for the party. Of course you do. Hey.
That looks like blood.
Drop it now. In an hour, this place will be swarming with police. If I were you, I'd be gone by then. I have to leave.
Her dark passenger, it's vanished.
I can't do it anymore.
You don't have to.
But you do. I'm gonna give it another shot.
Thank you.
I'm happy. And you must be too. Now that this is all over,
While she was here, she made me think for the briefest moment that I might even have a chance to be human.
All right.
Well done, sir. Well done, producer.
Yeah,
Mike.
that was awesome.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
I enjoyed it very much.
So I was trying to remember while we were watching that the name of the dude, the actor from Southland who was in the last season who killed the taxidermy roadkill dude. What was his name?
It's like right here I can see with the glasses and holding up the raccoon.
Because
going,
he was my favorite part, and Liddy.
Wow.
I loved those characters.
How do you not?
I'm Liddy, see? I'm going to be in a van and I'm going to watch people. I miss those characters. But anyway, I am excited for the next season. I think it's time to move on.
Woo! Season 6, here we go.
Yeah.
So what's going to happen is you might have some spoilers, right? There might be some spoilers in this special, but not really because, well, I mean, we're if you don't know anything, which I think Mandy wants to stay away from spoilers.
I really am leaning towards not knowing. See, here's the deal. Like we've all discussed, everything's on the internet. Well, not everything, but a whole bunch of stuff is online. The producers are really trying to get people excited for this show. I think right now we should say, hey, if you don't want to hear any spoilers at all, we should, like, before you say something, you should say earmuffs.
Seriously, just mute the computer or just walk away. Go get a snack, come back in 2 minutes.
For me too, because I started watching a YouTube video and I actually had to turn it off, and I'm sure everyone and their mother has seen it, but I don't even want to know who's necessarily evil and who's not evil. I mean, I kind of already know because...
So, yeah, but basically all the stuff, everything we're going to talk about today is on the web. It's pretty easy to find. It's Scott Buck, again, the executive producer, has done all these interviews, so we'll talk about that a little bit. There's some IMDb stuff we pulled from. So if you don't want to know anything, go watch some of our Season 5 videos right now.
Boyd!
Oh.
Yes, thank you, Elaine.
Oh.
Yes.
Right. Season 6.
Season 6.
Season 6.
Let's start with some things you've probably seen around town, right? Go ahead.
The cast.
Well, no, we got the posters first, right?
Oh, the posters.
Yeah.
Some buses and stuff. So
there's
posters.
some good ones too. I really like. I don't know if you're gonna show it, but the D-Day one.
Yeah, like with the wings. You mean?
Yeah. With the blood wings. Oh
yeah,
my gosh, so great.
You know, I have to say, all these posters that have been coming up, they are uber religious and they are uber bloody.
Yes.
Blood. Bring more blood. Blood.
There's more blood. There you go, right there. We just put up a poster with more blood.
Was it him, like, with a...
Yes,
yeah, that's...
Yeah, and Jesus.
Yeah, a little bit.
With the red Doc Martens.
He's so fashionable. But no, lots of religious overtones.
Yes.
You're right. And I mean, it's the whole, evil angel sort of thing where it's, I saw someone put... Showtime put Avenging Angel down under it and, stuff like that. And one... it was listed on IMDb, so I'm just going to say one of, some of the episode names are very religious in tone too. So for Season 6, we've got The Angel of Death. We've got Sins of Omission. We've got The Devil's Errand. I mean, those are all very religious, spiritual. So, yeah, it's interesting, the imagery and kind of the tone they're going for. It seems... Seems like, I know that they kind of did the Santa Muerte thing in Season 5, but now they're really digging in deep, I feel like.
Yeah, I think they touched upon things in Season 5, and now they're really going for it. Like the whole nanny in Season 5 that put the little thing, the figurina, they touched upon a lot of things. But I think this one is full-on religion, and I was curious, if you're watching out there and you have some responses for this, do you think it's going to be preachy? Do you think it's going to be preachy? Do you think it's going to be get a rise out of people that think it's wrong, or?
It could be. I mean, religion's a hot topic. It's a tough topic just because, there's always controversies because regardless of what you believe in, people who are of a certain faith, the faith could be pure and well-meaning and, the good book of this, but, humans mess up a lot of stuff. And it could be interesting if there is an opinion or a criticism. I wonder what the tone will be.
Yeah.
Or if it's just an isolated incident of this religious case or...
Yeah.
I did hear a little bit about some of the characters. But is this okay? This is really basic stuff.
Okay.
So I promise, it's this like... Wikipedia-ishy.
Well, time out.
Okay, I don't want to,
No. I have my little iPod, some music here. So if I think it gets a little spoilery, I'm going to put it in my little earbuds.
You were adorable. That is so, you brought your own earmuffs.
I did.
Well, I will be sure to warn you.
Okay.
Because I respect, there are Dexter fans who are purists in the fact that they want to watch it just almost like tabula rasa, clean slate, no prior information. And then there's some of us who... We won't admit it, but we're kind of vultures for stuff like that.
I kind of want to know a little bit of stuff because I know it's not going to ruin... I know it's good. I'm still, really excited to watch the season, but some of the stuff I don't want to hear. But go ahead. Talk about some of the characters.
Okay, just because we were on the topic of religious ideology or, icons and stuff like that, we do have some new characters who are going to be on Season 6. We have Edward James Olmos.
Yeah,
Edward James Olmos. Yeah, he's wonderful. He will be. Yes, he will be playing Professor Geller. Now, Professor Geller, the character, is going to be a theology professor, and Scott Buck has already revealed he's a killer. Now, there's also been talk, I've heard, that in other seasons of Dexter, there have been like a final boss. In video games, you play the final boss. You work your way through 8 dungeons in Zelda, and then, oh, you have to fight Ganon. Well, in this one, there may not be just one bad guy or one final fight. It there might be other directions that threats are coming from.
You know, there's so many bigger names in this up and coming season. I definitely think there's not going to be it's not going to be a trinity.
Oh, agree.
It's going to be a bunch of things going on. And, you know, I know a lot of the characters some are in some episodes, some are not, some are in, you know, you never know. So if you definitely don't want to be spoiled in that respect, don't IMDb this show.
Please don't.
Because it shows you how many episodes each of the characters is in, you know.
And once I kind of had that spoiled for myself, I have only myself to blame. It's interesting. And it's, I won't say anything, but if you're interested, go to IMDb, check it out, and see especially who's in the final episodes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, it's good stuff.
I'm really excited about Mos Def.
Yes, that is so cool. He's going to be playing Brother Sam, and from what I read, just general info, he's a reformed killer who comes in contact with Dexter. I guess he's a very interesting character.
I think and this is a prediction. This is not a spoiler. I know maybe I'm jumping a little bit ahead, but Mos Def's character, Brother Sam, I think because he's a reformed killer, I think he's going to have quite the effect on Dexter. Because Dexter, it looks like he's going full force right at the beginning of this season. Kill, blood, you know. Even the pictures of, you know, him on the cross or crucified in the blood. And, you know, I really think Mos Def is going to get to him, and I think Dexter is once again going to question himself a lot this season. I really think that.
It keeps it interesting, though. It's so easy just to for him to be a one-trick pony, like, oh, I kill people. It's like, no, make him question the character. Give some outside influences too, because he lives so much in himself that it's really cool when people break that shell.
And Harry failed miserably in season 5.
I know.
He was barely in it. And when he did, he was kind of like a nagging wife. He was like, Dexter, don't do that. Your baby. You know, and it did nothing. I mean, let's face facts. He fell for Lumen. Lumen, you know, kicked him in the ass, and that's that.
And she took off.
So I think Mos Def, in addition with Harry, because I think Harry's going to be even better this season, I really think they're going to make Dexter question a lot of stuff.
I'm
just
excited.
Just a prediction.
You might want to put your earmuffs in. I'm just going to make a little comment.
Okay.
1 second, please. Okay.
And play, Chili Peppers.
And we're safe. So, while Mandy is earmuffing, so some information that I read on IMDb about the whole Harry thing. Harry wasn't too present in season 5, and when he was there, he didn't do that much. Season 6, I was looking at IMDb, he is in I think every episode. So there's going to be a lot more Harry, there's going to be a lot more of these inner talks and dialogue, and we'll see if there's some conflict. So, you're safe.
Good, okay.
All right, we're good.
All right. That worked. I didn't hear a thing.
You did brilliant. That's a brilliant idea.
Thanks.
Very nice.
Thanks. So, who else?
Oh my goodness, let me see.
Colin Hanks, which we already mentioned, who has such the baby face, which I'm excited about. He looks, you know, number one, and I'm sure he's trying to get far, far away from this, but it always helps to be Tom Hanks' son. But Tom Hanks is always such a nice, likable face. Colin Hanks is that nice, you know, angelic face.
He does, yeah. And you know what? He was in here for Stupid For Movies, and he was just lovely. Like, he's so just a nice, good guy, and I like that juxtaposition of. I mean, we know that.
I don't think it's a spoiler.
This is not a spoiler. So,
maybe if you don't want to hear about Colin Hanks' character, maybe this is a spoiler for you.
After you're done with this,
well, after you're done with the Colin Hanks intro, I have actually a good Colin Hanks spoiler.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So go ahead. You guys talk about that. Then I'll give you the earphones. Not yet. I'm not gonna do it yet.
Okay.
She's ready though.
You guys talk about them then at the end of that.
Okay, so basic Colin Hanks info. His character's name is Travis. And his character is a religious fanatic who is almost like an apprentice character underneath Professor Geller. So that will be very interesting. He's in cahoots with the professor, and so I'm thinking this bizarre, twisted mentorship. It's almost, you know, it's one thing to have somebody who's homicidal and has their own antisocial philosophies going around killing people and justifying it however. But to have two people and one of them teaching the other, it's a little Trinity-esque, because that's the only real mentorship we've had in Dexter so far. I mean, I guess Harry could count, but Harry's been dead for a while.
Yeah, Harry's been out. Yeah,
he's been dead. So Trinity was the first living mentor, and even then that was, so that'll be interesting to see how that plays out. I mean, what if, just from this basic info, Colin Hanks, his character Travis, is kind of the mirror image of Dexter. I mean, that could be really interesting.
Yeah. I all I know is that he is being taught by Professor Geller, and I guess I just love the casting, because I think he looks so innocent. He has that little innocent face, and I'm excited for that. I'm excited that they cast like that, Dexter, because, you know, give someone like that a chance to be gritty, you know?
Oh, yeah, because, you know, it's so easy to put him as, you know, the adorable leading guy and just, you know, the heartthrob, and to be like, no, you're going to be learning how to be evil.
Yeah.
All right,
Do you know, we know that for a fact?
Well, here's the deal. I don't know that for a
I
fact.
mentioned that it's a spoiler if you don't want to hear anything about.
Yeah.
I already said that.
No, what I'm saying, we know for a fact that he's not a nice...
We don't. No, we do, because he's the apprentice of evil guy.
Oh, yeah, well...
But maybe he's not evil.
Maybe he hasn't realized Apprentice Guy's evil.
Maybe.
That's my point. Now, here's my big Colin Hanks spoiler. You ready?
Yes.
Wait,
hold on.
It's actually not really a spoiler.
No?
No, okay, it's a big spoiler.
Oh, God.
Ready? Are you my camera? It's, now, Paul F. Tompkins tweeted that he saw Colin Hanks on the set of Dexter riding a bicycle. That's all I got. Okay, take off your headphones.
Okay.
Kat, wasn't that an amazing spoiler?
And that makes every hipster in Silver Lake evil. That's...
Not so much a spoiler.
You didn't miss anything, don't worry.
Anyway, you're absolutely right, Mike. Maybe he isn't evil. Maybe, who knows, you know? And then we also have Billy Brown playing Mike Anderson. And I've seen a lot of writing about the character of Mike Anderson on the forum, on the Dexter Showtime forum.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, they are writing up a storm about this guy because, well, I think this is more of a prediction. It's not a spoiler, because these people, I don't know if it's a spoiler.
You know, well, the basic info about Billy Brown is that...
Basically nothing, I gotta be honest, nothing's a spoiler unless we somehow got a script, which we didn't. Unless we somehow got on set, which our friends are. We know people, but we have not heard from them because they signed exclusive contracts. They cannot talk, so we will discuss who we know that's acting in this year besides Colin Hanks and somebody else. So we actually don't have any inside information that's not out there online. Now, there certainly are people like, I don't want to know anything, so most likely they're not tuning into this anyway.
Right.
And Mandy, when Mandy doesn't want to hear anything, she puts on her headphones.
Yeah,
and when you don't want to hear anything and you're listening to iTunes, you take off your headphones.
There you go. So this is what I heard about Mike Anderson. I heard he is like the next tough ass in the office. He's going to be, you know, the...
I wonder if it'll be Dokesy.
That's what the forum says.
Surprise, motherfucker!
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. And it's funny. I got the books on tape to Dexter. And Dokes, like, lives on, but he's so mutilated that he can't talk, and he's like... Oh, it's an interesting, different kind of story. Sorry, I just didn't mean to go on a tangent there.
No, that's
but
really
anyway, very Dokesy. That's the talk.
Okay, I like Dokes.
I like that too. I think he was killed off fairly early, too early. I think. I like when someone knows a little something about Dexter, like Quinn. But now Dexter helped Quinn, so Quinn is, you know,
he kind of has blackmail on him.
Yeah.
So yeah. But I like it. New cop transferred in from Chicago PD, and like you said, the new
hard ass.
That's right, Steve Holt. So yeah, we'll see. I like it. We also have Amy Garcia, who is going to be Dexter's new nanny.
The new nanny. Okay, yeah.
She's also Batista's sister.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that kind of brings that world a little smaller, because before it was like Irish Nanny was like out there, kind of disconnected.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they had ideas for her, but it just kind of, the Lumen Dexter story kind of took over, I think.
Agreed.
But yeah, I'm excited for a new nanny. I'm excited for the relation with Batista. I think, yeah, anything that can bring Batista more into the fold.
Yes.
Yeah, I like that Batista.
We do love him here. We're big fans. I know some of the crew is too, so. Hey, Elaine.
And then also, I think it's really fun that Masuka is going to have interns.
That's dangerous. That's just a bad idea.
How funny is that? I think he's so fun, and there were these predictions on the forum about he's going to die. No, he's comic relief, and he's going to have these interns, and I'm very excited about that.
I love it too.
I think it's going to bring up more comedy and maybe another side of Masuka. You know?
You know, as goofy as he is, you know, it's so easy to say, he's very two-dimensional. No, he's revealed a vulnerability about himself and his tiger tattoos or whatever he had. I mean, there's a sweetness to him. I mean, it's deep down.
Yeah.
But I want more too, because he's hilarious.
Yeah.
And everybody knows a Masuka. He's just like, you feel very comfortable. I felt so comfortable with that character from the very first time he was on Dexter.
Yeah.
So I definitely want more.
Me too. And I think one of the I think she's an intern.
Yeah.
Brea Grant.
Yes.
It's going to be Ryan Chambers.
Ryan. Yes.
And I think that's going to be an intern, and she looks punky, spunky, and fun. And yeah, I think something crazy might happen.
I think so
with her
too. I have
sassiness.
I have a little quote from her about the character Ryan. So she said, "I'll be playing the new lab intern at the Miami Police Department, who is a perfect match for Masuka, C.S. Lewis, in many ways." She says, "Ryan is a departure for her because she is generally a smart but kind of dorky girl." Oh, so cute. Who marches to the beat of her own drum. So, but in this role, she's doing something a little different. She's getting a little sexy. Bow, 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 and she's smart and a little dark, which all of the above is very Dexter. So I think that will be a very appropriate, fun thing to throw into the stew.
Oh, can I say a prediction? Can we do predictions?
Can we?
It was just based on what she just said.
Yeah.
Yes, do it.
Prediction.
We're going to keep the whole show's about predictions.
Yes.
Well,
let's start.
Let's just do it already.
I think this is Ryan Chambers, the character Ryan Chambers. I think she is going to find out a little something about Dexter. I really do. Just talking about her, it'd be perfect.
Yeah. And I mean, the whole politics between that. I mean, she's going to tell Masuka. What's their relation? Maybe, what if Masuka pisses her off? What sort of alliances will be made? And I mean, just in that close environment, a whole newcomer, it's kind of like, it's not a rule, but it's kind of like, well, Deborah's there, Masuka's there, Batista's there. Everyone's kind of been able to overlook any suspicious behavior. Somebody new might not.
And it's almost as though people, you know, the main cast doesn't even want to know.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Because even when Dexter was suspicious LaGuardia was a little suspicious of him for some time. She kind of just didn't want to know, because Quinn was like, LaGuardia, you have to look into this. You have to look into this. And she was like, no. It's like they're a little family. They don't want to break up that family. So I think new blood might find some...
Totally. It'll throw a mix in it, because they are a dysfunctional little family. And it's like, oh, Uncle Bob's kind of crazy. No, he's not. He's fine. You know, yeah, everything's good. It hasn't been spoken, but there have been moments, like you said, sweeping under the rug. And it's no fun if the water's too still. Got to throw something in there. It's way more fun. I hope so.
You know, there were all these predictions too about like the cast at hand, the cast that's been there for a while. I'm going to put this on the ground. And the cast that's been there for a while, you know, a lot of people on the forum hate LaGuardia, and they were predicting she'd die. But I honestly think why am I? His name is is escaping me right
Oh,
now.
who?
Scott Buck.
Scott Buck. Yes, showrunner.
I think Scott Buck, when he said this is a whole new season, I really think all of Quinn's garbage, I think all that stuff, I think they're literally going to just sweep it under the rug. I really don't think they're going to touch upon anything.
Agree.
I think they just want a whole, they have all these new characters. They're going to dive in like almost as if it's a new show, but not really.
Well, it's interesting you say that because kind of, yes. There's some general information about season 6, including the fact that season 6 is time jumping 1 year in the future. So Lumen is kind of, she hasn't come back, we assume, for a year. You know,
it seems like, I mean, we've said this all last season, right? The showrunner was new in season 5. Nothing seemed right, you know, for me, from a writer view standpoint, nothing seemed right. The fans didn't feel right about it.
Yeah.
And I think this is like the great erasing. It seems like, and we'll see. And I hate to say that. I have no inside information on that, obviously. But, you know, I've written on enough TV shows where I know what happens that next season, where it's like, oh, we had a horrible showrunner. I don't know if that's what happened. But from a fan viewpoint, I think everybody sort of agrees season 5 wasn't too good.
Yeah.
And so that's what you hope. And Scott Buck's been there the whole time. Scott Buck, by the way, I believe started on Newhart.
Ooh.
There's a little trivia for you.
Wow.
So he's got comedy chops, but he also did 6 Feet Under. I think he did Coach.
Yes.
So he had a little comedy thing going, and he's a great guy. I mean, and I feel much more at ease putting it in his hands because he's been on the show for a while. He knows what the show is. I've felt whenever I've talked to him. So I think it's gonna be a great season. Will it rival season 4, which I don't think you can rival. I don't think anything can rival season 4 of any TV show ever. But I think we're gonna see back to what it was.
Me too.
And you feel that just with that you're giving him an intern. Right?
Exactly.
I mean, you feel like, oh, there's comedy elements. It's gonna mix with this dark. And that's what you want.
And so I think that I totally agree. I think they are going to wipe the slate clean.
Exactly.
And I think I mean, it's great if you're out there and you're predicting Trinity's going to come back and whatever, you know, because you missed that Trinity. And that's cool. You know, keep the predictions coming.
Keep the dream alive.
I think slate clean.
Yeah, I think at this point I agree with you where it's like, all right, so we had a bit of a messy end of season 5. The tone changed. You know what? Fans got into Dexter because of the original, the flavor and the atmosphere, and Dexter had its own dark humor and the characters, and with them being written in a strange way and with the pacing of the story being different, it took away from that. So hopefully season 6, like you said, is a return to everything we love about Dexter. So some other things that will be new in season 6 include, so Deb is still living with Quinn. So they're still a couple. That'll be an interesting thing. Batista and LaGuerta
are they still together? They were still together at the end of season 5, but they were rocking.
Oh wait! It seems like Mandy's got to put on headphones. You're doing some kind of like, I know something.
I know what's going to happen.
You do?
Oh.
Yeah. Is this fair? I mean, it feels like fair. It's out there.
Well,
it's out there where?
It's not. It's out on the internet, but it's once again, it's something that hasn't happened yet.
Okay, so it hasn't happened. So Kat right now is going to tell you, if you don't want to hear, turn off your headphones, turn off your things, turn off the video. Hopefully you're watching a video, because how can you not want to watch these two on video?
Spoiler alert about
Don't put the camera on me at this point. Yeah, you don't want to see me. Those two on video. So spoiler alert, come back in 20 seconds. And
that's right.
Now.
LaGuerta and Batista are divorced. Boom!
That's it?
And we're back.
And we're back.
All right, so there you go.
You didn't miss anything.
Oh my gosh!
Oh my God!
Don't worry about it.
Trying to think, is anything else worthy of? Well, baby Harrison is starting preschool. That's not
Oh my God! T.O. What is going to happen with the kids?
Do you want to hear?
I don't want to know.
What? No, that's a huge. What? Where are you finding this information? I'm curious. Where did Elaine find this information? Elaine producing the show.
The internet.
Elaine, where did you find information? Like different. What?
It's
was
on
this
the
mostly
internet.
interviews?
No. Yeah.
TV Guide, a lot of.
I don't want to know.
Okay,
I don't want to know. And I'm just all I'm saying.
Okay, yeah. Let's enough of the spoilers.
Yeah, let's predict.
So feel free to go to Elaine Ewing at Elaine Ewing and ask her where she got this, and she will send you links.
She got it from like TV Guide and from a lot of
Stupid
interviews.
For Dexter.
Yes.
We'll post links if you want. We'll say spoiler link if you want to. Yes, we'll do.
Yeah.
At Stupid
All
For
right.
Dexter on Twitter. We won't do it on Facebook because you can read too easily. We'll do a link, and then if you want on Twitter, you can hit the link and see more things.
Might as well ask. But no, I read all of the links that Elaine, shared with us, and yeah,
I
so
didn't.
Oh, I know
let's
you
get
didn't.
you can.
But
Let's
yeah,
get the
kids.
predictions because we got a full chat room.
That's okay.
We do this live.
I want the
so
kids
it's
to
a full chat
go.
room.
Yeah, no,
Go.
let's talk predictions. So, ooh, okay. What do you think?
I think the kids are going to go back. I honestly think if they want to get back to Dexter's roots before Rita, I mean, like Dexter's roots, I think the kids have to go back and live with someone else. That
Grandparents, get rid of them.
They can't
That's right.
be in the show anymore.
Yeah, and
Sorry.
too much teenage drama. Like, I'm 14 and I'm drinking. It's like, I really don't care.
Didn't the original last show write 90210?
Yes, he did.
No, he had that in his wheelhouse.
No.
And it wasn't, it wasn't a bad episode where, she had the friend that was being, abused by her dad, and Dexter,
I don't want to make fun of a 14-year-old. She wasn't a very good actress.
Well, all I'm saying is the episode wasn't bad. It's just I'm over the kids.
Yeah.
I'm just over them. And Harrison, it's fine. I think it's an interesting concept that Dexter has a kid that he's raising, but I just don't care.
How about we get our chat room for one?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Daytona Tracy. We're at Ustream.tv, and Daytona Tracy says Dexter thinks of suicide, almost acts on it. Maybe that's like a religious undertone of suicide and things like that.
He thinks of suicide.
Thinks suicide, but he doesn't act on it. But he considers it. Maybe he wants to take himself out. He sees his son. She didn't say any of this, but I'm thinking, well, I could see that. He sees Harrison, and oh my God, what kind of example am I setting for him? He's doing that just like me. Maybe.
The concern that, what if I've given him the horrible curse of the dark passenger? What if he's like me? What if I've created a monster?
Oh, so what if, with the whole suicide thing, but doesn't do it, what if Dexter spends this whole season kind of preparing for his suicide? Like,
that'd be interesting.
I'm going to put this little package together for Harrison, and I'm going to get this decent nanny, but then that would mean that there's not a next season.
That's true. And he always likes to just try and escape on his boat.
That's true.
He loves to do that. Like, that's his thing. So, I mean, maybe he could just ride off into the sunset on Slice of Life and just kill himself. But he likes to escape.
Yeah, he does.
But I mean, maybe he would become, they never really talked about any religious stuff in his background, but maybe it will come to light that he's having a spiritual awakening.
Oh, I'm sure.
Sure.
I'm sure he's going to deal with religion in this.
Yeah.
And, I mean, there's too many. Brother Sam.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, Edward James Olmos's character. All these people are religious.
He has to get into that world somehow, and that might be an interesting way to get him into it.
Yeah.
So, sure. Can you imagine Dexter, like in counseling and being like, yeah, I kill a lot of people, and I don't even know.
Like with his confession, today I filled up a couple bags of legs and arms. Felt pretty bad, but the guy deserved it.
That'll be 20 Hail
Take
Marys.
3 here, Hail Marys, and you're saved. No,
there you go.
See, we're
It'll
already
be
diving into this.
That's right.
See, this is what I was talking about in the beginning. I think this whole religion thing is going to make some people very uncomfortable.
Now let me say this. We're seeing all these posters for religion. Now, last year, all the posters were for guilt, right?
Yes.
What were the first posters?
It was all about guilt.
And then it really didn't hit any of that.
Guilt.
And then there was none of it.
That's true.
It was like, because remember one thing, the people who are doing the PR are not the people who are writing the show.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It's completely separate.
Okay.
And a lot of times when you're doing the show, you're like, oh my God, why did they choose that clip and use it as a commercial that has nothing to do with anything? So it's always sort of hard to tell by that. You hope that it matches and meshes, and Showtime's very smart, obviously. It's like an HBO and Showtime. They're not network, they're not NBC, they're not Whitney, who I see everywhere, which I don't even get the jokes anymore. I don't know if you've seen these billboards everywhere.
Yeah.
Marriages end in sweatpants. Okay. And I say that knowing Whitney and some of the writers, and now I feel bad. But so you hope Showtime's a little smarter. But last year, I seem to remember we did a whole beginning of like, oh, it's about guilt and all these, and
you know
none
what
of that hit on
though?
it.
I think we have to take season 5 with a grain of salt for many reasons. One of which you addressed, and another one you said like clean slate. And I think in the past they've been more on the nose about themes or like promotional stuff, and I feel like we've gotten a list of some basic character outlines, and a lot of them are religious. One's a theology professor, one of them's Brother Sam. I feel like the religious stuff couldn't be that far off the mark.
Yeah, I agree.
And maybe they just needed something, a theme to go on, but it still is obviously relevant somehow, whatever it is.
Yeah.
I mean, some of the, like I said, some of the titles for the episodes are right there. So
Religious.
they are.
Any more chat room stuff?
Yeah, anybody else?
Come on, people. Talk to us.
They're hold on.
Ooh, are they thinking? All right.
I definitely don't think.
Oh, yeah, here's a good question.
Okay.
We don't really cover this much, but let's say this before we get more predictions come in.
Okay.
John D has a question in the chat room. Has there been any word that has been awkward on set after the divorce?
I haven't heard anything. For those of you who go to IMDb and you look at the cast list, you'll see that most of the main cast is in every episode. So, I mean, if they had...
I never trust IMDb. I gotta be honest.
You know what? Neither do I. But look, Deb is still a really important part of the show, and Dexter wouldn't be Dexter without Dexter. So, I mean, if they're... Hopefully they could be... I'd like to imagine they were professional about it.
I thought
and worked through it.
I thought last season when that went down, I thought Deb's gonna die in season 6.
Oh yeah,
she's gonna die.
I
mean, kept thinking that. Now I don't know, but I really was on this Deb's gonna die kick. Not that I want her to die.
No, yeah,
I love Deb, but
she's a great character.
I thought if she dies or gets killed, or gets killed by someone, and Dexter has to go after that person, that could be a whole chunk of a season.
She wakes up paralyzed and she's stuck in her office for the rest of the time and you don't see her. I mean, it'd be so easy to just brush her away.
Yeah.
So, from what I've seen, and I don't know if this is correct, but from the research I've done, it doesn't appear so. But I mean, we'll see. Who knows how big or small the role is, but she appears to be present.
But as far as being awkward, I would imagine it is.
Probably. And
they're good actors. And so they just,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I would imagine it's awkward.
It's a small
really
town.
tough.
Hollywood's a small town.
It is, and it's really difficult. I hope both of them are healing. Lots of love. We love you, Dexter cast.
Yes.
Okay. Yes.
Remember to eat.
Yes, that too, please.
Okay. That's all.
Is that your prediction? Did Deb lose more weight this year? Is that possible?
I don't think so. I think last season. Remember to eat, girl. Come on.
Oh, totally. You are awesome. We love you so much, but take good care of yourself. We care about you. Anyways.
Aaron Harlow says, if you're friends first, it's not hard to do. Still working with each other. Aaron must have had some good relationships, because it never works. Like,
that's good for you, Aaron.
After the breakup, it's like, hey, you can't come around to that bar anymore, and why are my friends talking to you? That's my breakup. So, I don't know.
Maybe they did it that. Maybe they were buddies first, and they can return to that. I mean, it's a good foundation, at least, to help.
I mean, I don't want to become like the frickin' Globe here.
No,
yeah, let's move it on.
That's intrusive.
You know,
I just hope all's well, because it's a great show, and it'd be nice for it to continue as it should, regardless.
And I think they know that. I think they know
How about this? I got a good idea. I have a good idea for predictions. Here's a little game I want to play.
Oh.
We have found some stills of season 6. Of scenes from season 6.
Oh, really?
Can we see that?
I'm going to show you a still. Oh, no, wait, we don't have it on. Oh, no, how am I going to show you a still? Elaine's got to turn the computer. We don't have the monitor hooked up. All right, so Elaine's got a full screen and show you a still.
Okay.
This is going to be interesting. You just look way off camera. I'll do it. You know what? I'll do it because I'm on camera. No, I'm on camera.
That's okay. Oh, can you?
Oh, Elaine's got it. Okay.
If that monitor's
all
on
right, so here we go. We're going to take a still, and you guys are going to predict, and I'm going to find out chat room as well. Chat room as well, look at this. Predict what you think's going on in this scene. We have no idea. We pulled some stills from season 6. Here we go.
Okay, I can see. I can see.
Everybody see that? What do you think that is?
I can't see. That's too far.
It's kind of dark.
I'm blind. I can't.
It looks like a statue of Jesus.
Yes.
Okay, Elaine, give them your computer. How about that?
Oh, we get a present? Thank you, Elaine. Oh.
Hold on, we're gonna go
I
to
could
this.
see it. Are all the pictures going to be small like that on the screen?
I think so. Oh,
Okay.
geez. She can't
forget
do
it. Forget it.
Yeah, that's okay.
That is two girls. Oh, that's us.
That's
you know what?
Put it back up. Put it back up. Here we go. Here we go.
All right.
Yeah, for some reason they're shrunk down.
Okay. There it is again.
It looks like Mike Myers.
Oh,
All right,
yeah, wait
it's a
second.
Jesus statue.
It's a Jesus statue.
Oh, like classic.
And there's something behind it. Looks like
Catholic
another statue. All right, let's go to the next one. That's kind of a that's obtuse.
All right.
Oh, but Dead Pixel Live says, Deb, I think I found your buddy Jesus action figure. Oh, I like this. He's giving it little funny things. All right, I like that. All right, next one.
Hi, Pixel. It's been a while.
What is that?
Oh,
Are those Roman?
I have an idea. All right, so, episode 5, which is set to air on.
Is that cheater? You're cheating.
No, I'm not.
All right,
'Cause
you
I
think
knew
somehow this
previous
relates to
research.
episode 5? Go ahead.
No, episode 4.
It's a
I'm
guy
sorry.
on a horse with a mask and.
I have a thing. Episode 4 is called A Horse of a Different Color, and it's going to air on October 23rd, 2011. And I was wondering when I read that if it was some imagery of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse, because death comes on a pale horse.
Whoa.
All right, Joe Galvan37 asks, is it a pride parade? Daytona Tracy thinks maybe it's a Halloween thing. I like Dead Pixel Live. Worst gay pride parade ever. And No Say Yaman says Joust.
Maybe they go to medieval times.
Oh, and Elaine has a guess.
And this is a guess. I don't know. It looks to me like Day of the Dead.
Day of the Dead. Yeah, it looks like a Day of the Dead.
It reminds me of that face.
All right, next one.
I'm gonna have to get up and look closer.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I can't see.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Shield. Oh yeah. I remember
you
that.
You guys get up because we'll stay on the picture. You can get up and then we'll sit back. All right. So there. So as you see, here's the deal. For people who are listening to the podcast, that is a man with some kind of maybe an anarchy symbol etched into his chest or sewed into his chest, actually.
Oh my!
You said anarchy symbol. You don't know.
It's not. It's got to be.
Probably not, but it looks. Oh, it looks like the Anarchy A with a.
Yeah, my guess is that's some kind of new serial killer, and that's what he leaves on his victim.
That's what I was thinking too.
Yeah,
That's what I was thinking too.
Pat, you can just talk. You're one of the hosts of the show.
I know, but I didn't want to interrupt. I just thought of something. So. There was some talk in some of the interviews from from showrunner Scott Buck and also executive producer Sarah Colleton talk about influences from the Zodiac Killer, who was a real serial killer.
Oh yeah,
yeah, who had a very precise.
That movie.
You know, he had a very precise philosophy and method of doing things and reason and ideology behind the killings. It wasn't just like Dexter, where he's like, oh, this is a bad person, I'm going to hunt him down and kill him. There is a method to this very sick madness. And so I'm wondering if that's maybe a souvenir he leaves or his stamp. Yeah, he's leaving his mark. And that's kind of what I'm wondering.
S. Moncure, who's we've seen you on Stupid For Movies. He's a big fan of ours, so he comes watch all our shows on Streaming Garage. He says it's the new viral promo for the Avengers movie.
You know, I was thinking, when I saw that, I did think Captain America.
Captain America, that's good. Aaron Harlow actually thought it was a flower. Put that back up. Could that be flower looking?
Yeah, it looks almost like leafy, like almost like a laurel leaf.
Well, because of the leaves, yeah.
Oh, I'm wondering if it's H.A. Homo, which is the crown of thorns placed, the portrait of Jesus with a crown of thorns placed upon his head.
Yeah,
that's what I was thinking. Like, because I don't know religion very well, I was thinking rosary. Like, it looked like.
I like this game they're playing. I think we have to somehow put this up on the website. There's people making jokes, which are great.
That's great.
Dead Pixel Live tattoo artist quoted says, "Sorry, Arnold, I think I'm going to run out of room for your whole name." Nice.
We got Dead Pixel.
All right, next one.
All right.
Thank you, Elaine.
Yes, thank you.
Oh, it looks like it's almost holding some kind of a mask.
It's a mask.
What?
Possibly a mask, or it's a hologram.
Oh, Edward James Olmos, and he's holding what?
So supposedly, I was reading that there would be artifacts and relics included in part of what Professor Geller does. So almost like, they've already said that he is a killer, so maybe like evil Indiana Jones. I don't know. Maybe it's a relic of a cult or a sect of the church.
Maybe it's a collector's item.
to collect Venetian masks. You don't know.
Or
I'm going to
mannequins.
ace this
That's
Macbeth
so
audition,
creepy.
says Dead Pixel Live. He's
Yes.
on. Dead Pixel Live's on.
You're on fire.
And we are going to put these up. We're going to put these up on our Facebook page, and please, we're going to make it do your caption.
Yeah.
It's suddenly it's Dennis Miller. Suddenly,
Yeah.
hey, it's very
Then I get to
1996
get a good
Dennis
look.
Miller.
I get to get a good look at him. I can't
Exactly.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
Crockett. John D. Crockett Tubbs. You're going undercover on the set of Eyes Wide Shut. Nice. Daytona Tracy being serious. Maybe it's a trophy. Like you're saying, like Dexter has his blood slides.
It's a great thought.
This guy is death
Oh, and a
mask.
death mask, like Madame Tussauds
That's
death
interesting.
mask.
That's a good
Or
one, Daytona
maybe.
Tracy.
Are you saying he might wear it when he kills?
Oh,
or he puts it?
oh, that's a good one.
Either
Oh.
or.
I was thinking a death mask.
He makes it of the people he kills.
Yes. That's
Or
looks like
that.
a woman's
Oh.
But the way he's looking at it tells me that this is just setting up that he's an archaeologist. I got to be honest. He's like, oh, I'm just looking. Or maybe he likes to make out with him afterwards because he's doing that kind of loving, like interesting or.
Theologian, not an archaeologist.
Oh, he's a theologian. Oh, why would I think?
But I was
that's an
reading that there were
archaeologist?
relics. He was studying
he's
relics.
studying relics.
And
In the Catholic Church, relics are
Yeah.
not. It's different. They're like
We got a Mike Elaine for now.
Relics. We
She's
do
giving
have
us
to
the
Mike
Catholic
Elaine.
breakdown of
what's
relics.
Elaine
I just
is
said
talking
evil
up a
Indiana Jones because I
storm.
thought of relics. Sorry.
All right, and all right, let's go next one. We got a
It just
couple
reminds
more.
me of Phantom of the Opera.
That's true. And here you go. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Look into that. Feel free to lean in. You're not on camera. For those of you listening, turn to our audio podcast.
Okay.
I mean, our video podcast.
So that's him, his mugshot.
Go
when
ahead.
he
Deaf.
was- Most deaf when
Most
he was
Def's
arrested
mugshot.
for, because it said he was a killer.
I have a
previously.
feeling he is going to be my new favorite character. That's my
pretty
prediction of that
spectacular.
picture. No, I'm very excited about him. He's so classy.
He
Most
is.
Def. Well, I think that we kind of covered that.
Yeah.
did. We
without.
Yeah, yeah. All right, we got one more, but we didn't see the picture. And the last picture.
It's true.
What do you think this is?
Well, hello there.
Well, isn't that the baby-faced Mr. Colin Hanks?
No.
Oh.
That is Mark Gant. Without a mustache, who has been on Stupid for Movies and other shows, and he's a great guy, and we know him. And he announced today on Facebook, I'm on the set of Dexter. And then he posted that picture.
Yay!
Very
Cool.
cool.
He's coming to talk. He says he can't tell us anything else. However,
Of course, but
he is going to post more pictures. He said, I can say this. He sent me an email. He's going to post more pictures of him with Deb.
Nice.
Really?
So something, he's got some kind of thing, and we don't know what.
Oh,
And usually he's got scruff and stuff. He usually plays like the leading kind of guy. You know, he's in Band Away, which is a big online movie show. They turned into a movie, I think, on a DVD.
Okay.
So interesting.
Very.
So another person we know who will be on the show.
Going
who
against
can't tell
their
us
type.
much, but he did post some things. He's going to send us some more pictures for our premiere episode.
I'm very excited. I mean,
Good for him.
Yeah, he's great, and he's usually so like leading man, and to see kind of like
He
whole
looked
different
leading
look.
man there too.
Oh, he is
didn't
very leading man, but you know, Dexter always brings a little darkness to it.
Oh,
so it's
Dead
like,
Pixel Live. Dead Pixel Live says, LaGuarta, I effed her. That's what he says to that. Can you put that back up?
I like that. I like that.
Here we go.
Well, you know.
LaGuarta, meh. I effed her. Meh. Look at that. See that? Yeah, that's.
LaGuarta.
Like you do. Poor LaGuarta.
All right, so there you have it. There's our. I like to call it a slice of Dexter.
A slice
A
of
picture of Dexter.
Yes.
I don't know, but that was our fun little game of
Slice
what
of
do you
Dexter
think?
life.
And
So-
we'll put that up on Facebook.com/Stupid for Dexter.
Yeah. And
love
feel
it.
free to keep going with those Dead Pixel Live because they're
are-
funny.
Yeah, Dead
Those
Pixel
are
Live. We want
wonderful.
to see your jokes on there.
But yeah, so this is basically our preseason show.
We
There
are-
you have it, folks.
And so basically, we see the overall season. Sounds like you're both agreeing. Sort of very religious is what we're thinking.
Religious and bloody.
Religious
And fresh.
bloody.
Bloody religious.
And maybe harkening back to the days of seasons 2, 3, and 4. Those
Yeah.
kind of feels.
Yeah.
That's what we're getting the vibe.
And don't get confused out there. Even though it's Tuesday night and we start at 6 p.m. Pacific time, we will, once Dexter starts, which is October.
Oh no! We found out. I think that
did a
means
bad
back to
job
go.
setting it up today. So
Spoiled again.
This is why you guys can't be killers. This is why.
Hey, how dare you?
I'll just say it's not your fault. Go to my camera. Our new associate producer, Jim, who's running TriCast for the first time, also came in early to set up our set. And unfortunately, this is why none of us are good serial killers, because we'll be in the middle of killing and the whole thing comes down.
That's the magic
Splatters
of
everywhere.
Streaming Garage.
Live, people live. So There you go.
Anyway,
Yes,
Dexter
you're Monday.
premieres October 2nd.
Yes.
So we will premiere October 3rd, which is a Monday night.
That's right.
And we will air at 8 p.m. We'll go live at 8 p.m.
Yep.
Yes.
Pacific time.
And then iTunes, feel free to join there, and YouTube, and stupidfordexter.com.
And Roku.
Roku. We have our own channel. You guys can watch these beautiful ladies in HD, and when it goes to me, go take a bathroom break. But you're not going to be here, Mandy, first episode.
I know I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm
so we'll get
not.
somebody in here. We're not sure.
Yeah.
But it'll be somebody great, and then Mandy will be back for the rest of the season.
Yes.
That's right, yes.
Excellent.
I know. The first, what? WTF.
That's okay. I'm sure we will chat plenty of Dexter.
Yes.
And you will be back.
Yes, I'll be
It's,
back.
You know, one of those things. But yes, it will be
All right, we've got to
excellent.
run because the cops are on their way now because we've lost our killer.
Great.
That's right. So thank you so much for joining in. We loved keep it up. Go on our chat rooms,
Yes.
type up a storm, and we will see you in a couple of weeks.
Thank you so much.